So the United States Grand Prix weekend hasn't even started yet. Liam Lawson has not got back into that RB car for the first time in a race situation in 2024, and it's already coming out that both he and his teammate Yuki Tsunoda are now going to be in a head-to-head competition to replace Sergio Perez. Let's have a look at what's been said here, guys. Full article on the F1 Chronicle as always. The remainder of the 2024 season is shaping up as a head-to-head shootout to determine the identity of Max Verstappen's teammate for 2025. After Singapore, Red Bull triggered a break clause in underperforming Daniel Ricciardo's contract at the junior squad RB so that Liam Lawson can step in. The conventional wisdom is that with Yuki Tsunoda already confirmed for 2025, RB is simply getting in early with its full race lineup for next year. However, Dr. Helmut Marko admits that Verstappen next year will ideally have a young driver rather than Sergio Perez as a teammate at Red Bull. That's just what you want to hear from your management if you're Sergio Perez, isn't it? The important thing is to keep Verstappen, Marko told ORF Tyrrell, there we go, ideally with a young driver as a teammate from our junior program. In effect, that means that Perez is in contention with new RB lineup Lawson and Tsunoda for the seat next to Verstappen at the senior title charging Red Bull team. Excuse me, still suffering from this cold, but I'm nearly there, guys, nearly 100% again. I don't know how many races Lawson was faster than Yuki in last year, so we decided that now is the time to compare him with Yuki, Marko confirmed. We want to see who is faster between the two. If Lawson or Tsunoda is promoted to Red Bull Racing, that would open up a cockpit at the junior RB outfit for Isaac Hadjar. Marko admits he feels he already knows what the Red Bull Racing and RB lineups will be in 25. But let's wait and see, said the 81-year-old Austrian. Everyone is noticing that Yuki has improved a lot. He has better control of his emotions now. He was losing speed with his tirades, and that was worried. That's what we're doing the most. But that's in the past now. He's fast and consistent everywhere, Marko added for the 24-year-old Japanese driver. Young drivers are back in fashion, said Marko. Did they ever go out of fashion? That'd be news to me. Our approach to working with young drivers is now being followed at Mercedes with Kimi Antonelli and Haas with Oliver Behrman. And I hope Franco Colapinto will also get a seat because he has had three great races. He has had three great races, absolutely. So, right, well, what do I think of this? Well, it's Marko being Marko. I mean, the thing is of Red Bull, right? Unless you're Max Verstappen, you're not comfortable relatively. And even he is showing that there's quite a bit of pressure on him. I just think it's not said publicly as much because it's very hard to criticise a guy who's absolutely dragging that car to a potential Constructors' Championship, a probable Drivers' Championship, you know, it's single-handedly down to him almost. With Checo, I mean, there's all these kinds of rumours about Checo leaving after this year. I'm not so sure I buy it, to be honest. I mean, they've done this before. Remember Alex Albon? He was promoted to Red Bull half a season into his Toro Rosso career, and he absolutely sank. Now that's not because Albon is a bad driver, far from it. He's a great driver. We've seen that at Williams since then. I honestly back him to put in a good performance against Carlos Sainz next year as teammates at Williams. But I think it'd be too much too soon for Lawson. And then do you put Tsunoda in? I don't know. I don't think so. I feel like, again, that I'd just crush him, to be honest. I would rather keep Checo Perez in the car, but then again, they'll probably be thinking, well, Perez has cost us this Constructors' title, which you could argue that's happened, but at the same time, the car has decreased in terms of its overall performance. That is without a doubt. So Red Bull have to take some of this blame as well. Not all of it, of course, because Verstappen is still leading the Drivers' Championship by some margin. If they lose the Constructors' Championship, which they will do, it will be because Perez didn't score enough points. Now, Perez has not scored enough points, in my view, because both the car has not been right, and also he's not been right for the car too. So it's kind of a shared blame there, but of course, they're not going to sack the car, are they? They'll sack the driver. So, although I think it's possible they'll replace Perez for next year, I don't think it's likely personally. But what do you guys think? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below as always, and we'll see you very soon with some more Formula 1 content in the build to the USGP. Just over a week to go now, guys. I'm so excited to see Formula 1 back. Let us know your thoughts about this story in the comments below, and we'll see you very soon. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Have a good one.